Why certain people just can't stand you, even though you've done nothing wrong? Do you feel like you're constantly targeted, as if they want to bring you down for no reason? If so, it might be because you're a chosen one, someone with unique qualities that make others feel threatened, especially those who have a narcissistic personality. But why do narcissists seem to hate people like you? What is it about your kindness, your confidence, or maybe even your natural resilience that brings out the worst in them? Narcissists, who love control and attention, are often deeply annoyed when they encounter someone who stands tall, stays genuine, and doesn't fall for their mind games. In this video, we're going to reveal reasons why narcissists target the chosen ones and what makes them feel so threatened. You might be surprised at just how much power you hold, even without realizing it. These insights will not only help you understand why certain people act the way they do, but also how to protect yourself and keep that amazing confidence alive. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind the narcissist's dislike, hit that subscribe button right now. By subscribing, you're joining a community of strong, positive people who, just like you, are learning to recognize their strengths and protect their peace. Get ready to learn, grow, and stay one step ahead of those who try to bring you down. Chosen ones are people with a strong sense of self-worth and confidence that doesn't easily waver, no matter what others think or say. This unshakable self-worth means they know who they are and believe in themselves deeply. They don't need constant praise or approval to feel good. Instead, they find strength from within, making them steady and grounded even in difficult times. This kind of confidence can be incredibly frustrating for narcissists. Narcissists are people who often need to be the center of attention and thrive on making others feel small or insecure. They gain power by putting people down, making them question their own worth, and then stepping in to help or guide them, which only makes them feel more powerful. But with chosen ones, these tactics don't work. Because of their inner confidence, chosen ones don't easily fall for the tricks that narcissists use to control people. Imagine a person who is constantly trying to pull others down so they can feel tall and in control. Then they meet a chosen one, someone who stands tall naturally and doesn't flinch when others try to knock them down. This drives the narcissist crazy because their usual tricks don't work. The chosen one's unbreakable self-belief becomes a solid wall, something the narcissist can't break through or control. What makes this even more powerful is that chosen ones don't rely on others to feel good about themselves. They're happy with who they are, so they don't need to look outside for validation or approval. This independence threatens the narcissist, who craves constant admiration and can't stand seeing someone so self-assured. It's like the chosen one has a shield that protects them from negativity and manipulation. In a way, the chosen one's self-worth shines as a quiet strength, a reminder to the narcissist that there are people they cannot control. This strength makes chosen ones resilient and, in the eyes of a narcissist, almost impossible to handle or manipulate. This is why narcissists often feel so much anger and frustration around chosen ones. They can't stand seeing someone so genuinely confident and untouched by their efforts to control or belittle. Chosen ones are people who naturally show kindness and compassion. They genuinely care about others and don't feel the need to fake emotions or put on an act to get what they want. When they're kind, it's real. It comes from the heart. This sincerity shines through in everything they do, making them trustworthy and likable to others. Narcissists, on the other hand, tend to use manipulation as a tool. They often pretend to be kind, friendly, or caring, but only when it benefits them in some way. Narcissists are very good at putting on a show, acting one way in public and entirely differently in private. Their kindness usually has a hidden motive, like gaining control over someone or getting something they want. They might seem generous or understanding, but it's often just a way to pull people into their influence and keep them close. When narcissists meet chosen ones, they sense the difference right away. A chosen one's kindness isn't a trick. It's sincere and selfless, with no strings attached. This genuine care and empathy reveal the narcissist's own insincerity, almost like holding up a mirror that shows the narcissist who they really are. Narcissists hate this, as they feel exposed and even threatened by someone who doesn't need to play games to connect with others. The chosen one's compassion also attracts others naturally, creating connections that are based on mutual respect and trust. Narcissists are often jealous of this because they don't know how to form true relationships. While they may be able to control people for a while through manipulation, it's rarely as genuine as the bonds that chosen ones form. This leaves narcissists feeling frustrated and even angry as they realize that their fake kindness can't compete with the chosen one's real empathy. In short, chosen ones make narcissists uncomfortable because they highlight just how empty the narcissist's actions really are. By simply being themselves, chosen ones expose the manipulative behavior of narcissists, leaving them feeling both jealous and resentful. It's one of the main reasons why narcissists dislike the chosen ones. They can't stand seeing someone whose kindness is true, deep, and unaffected by selfish motives. Chosen ones have a natural sense of confidence and independence, which makes them immune to shallow flattery. They don't need constant praise or compliments to feel valued, and they can tell when someone is being fake. This trait is a major frustration for narcissists, who often rely on flattery to gain control over others. For narcissists, flattery is a powerful tool. They use compliments and praise to make people feel special, but there's always a hidden reason. Narcissists flatter others not because they truly mean it, but because they want to make people feel good temporarily, only to gain their trust and manipulate them later. For many people, this kind of flattery can be hard to resist. Who doesn't enjoy hearing nice things about themselves? But for chosen ones, this tactic falls flat. Chosen ones can see right through fake praise. They don't need others to tell them they're valuable or special. They already know their worth. This makes it much harder for narcissists to lure them in. When the chosen one doesn't respond to the flattery, the narcissist is left feeling powerless. They realize that their usual tricks won't work, and this frustrates them deeply. Instead of gaining control, they feel rejected, which bruises their ego. Chosen ones also value honesty and authenticity. They are more interested in real connections than in hearing empty compliments. Because of this, they are not easily impressed by someone who just says nice things for the sake of it. This ability to see past superficial praise is a shield that protects them from falling into the narcissist's trap. In the end, narcissists often feel resentful toward chosen ones because they can't use flattery to control them. It's as if the chosen one's independence creates a barrier that the narcissist can't break through. Narcissists thrive on feeling powerful over others, but the chosen one's strength and self-assurance make this impossible. For a narcissist, facing someone immune to flattery is a reminder that they can't manipulate everyone, and this reality drives them to feel anger and frustration. Chosen ones have a strong sense of personal boundaries, which they protect firmly and respectfully. Boundaries are like invisible lines that define what they're comfortable with and what they won't tolerate. For chosen ones, these boundaries are non-negotiable, as they help them stay true to their values and protect their well-being. This boundary setting is a true superpower because it keeps harmful or manipulative people from getting too close. Narcissists, on the other hand, dislike boundaries. They want full access to others' lives, emotions, and decisions, allowing them to take control. When they encounter people who set firm boundaries, narcissists feel blocked. For them, boundaries are frustrating walls that stop them from getting what they want. Narcissists aim to push people to bend or even break their own boundaries, often by using guilt, manipulation, or charm. However, chosen ones are skilled at spotting these tactics and standing their ground. Because chosen ones refuse to let anyone overstep their limits, narcissists find it nearly impossible to penetrate these walls. Chosen ones won't compromise their values or allow others to invade their personal space. They recognize the importance of saying no and don't feel pressured to give in just to keep someone happy. This confidence and clarity frustrate narcissists because they cannot gain control over someone who knows where to draw the line. The chosen one's ability to maintain boundaries also shows others that they respect themselves. This self-respect acts like a shield against narcissists who need people to ignore their own needs and focus on pleasing the narcissist instead. The more chosen ones hold on to their boundaries, the more they reveal the narcissist's inability to manipulate them. For narcissists, dealing with a boundary-setting chosen one can be infuriating. They may try different tactics, from flattery to guilt-tripping, to wear down those boundaries, but nothing works. Chosen ones stay firm, showing the narcissist that there are limits they cannot cross. This leaves narcissists feeling powerless and resentful as they realize they cannot take advantage of someone who has a strong sense of self and won't compromise their personal standards. In the end, the chosen one's boundaries protect them from being controlled, proving that boundary setting is a powerful tool against those who seek to manipulate and dominate. Chosen ones have a fearless commitment to the truth. They see things for what they truly are, recognizing deception, manipulation, and dishonesty right away. Narcissists, however, often live in a world built on lies and illusions, carefully crafted to maintain control and appear powerful. They thrive by creating false realities, hoping to keep people confused and dependent on them. But when a chosen one comes into the picture, this whole setup begins to crumble. Chosen ones don't fall for the narcissist's illusions. They have a keen sense for what's real and what's fake, and they aren't afraid to speak up. If they spot lies or manipulation, they'll call it out without hesitation. For them, truth is a guiding principle, and they feel a strong duty to stand by it, no matter the consequences. This courage to tell the truth acts like a bright light, exposing the narcissist's hidden motives and lies for everyone to see. For narcissists, this truth-telling is terrifying. Their control depends on others believing in the lies they tell. When a chosen one points out the truth, the narcissist's carefully built facade starts to crack. Their sense of power is tied to the illusions they create, so when these illusions are shattered, they feel vulnerable and exposed. Being called out makes them realize they're not as untouchable as they thought. What makes the chosen one's truth-telling even more powerful is that it often inspires others. People who may have been under the narcissist's control begin to see things differently, realizing they don't have to accept the lies. The chosen one's courage becomes a kind of shield for others, breaking the narcissist's influence bit by bit. Naturally, this makes narcissists feel powerless and resentful. Their usual tactics of denial and manipulation fail when confronted with someone who refuses to be silenced. The narcissist feels cornered as they realize their lies cannot hold up against someone who is fearlessly committed to truth. In the end, chosen ones make narcissists uncomfortable because they cannot hide from someone who insists on honesty. This commitment to truth weakens the narcissist's control and reveals their vulnerabilities, leaving them feeling defenseless and out of control. The chosen one's fearless truth-telling becomes a force that narcissists find impossible to withstand. Chosen ones possess a remarkable resilience, a natural ability to overcome life's hardships and bounce back from challenges with inner strength. This resilience is not just about getting back up after a fall. It's about growing stronger with every experience, especially the tough ones. For chosen ones, life's challenges aren't something to avoid, but rather opportunities to learn, grow, and become even more grounded in who they are. This unwavering ability to withstand hardships is something narcissists struggle to understand and even resent because it blocks their usual paths of manipulation and control. Narcissists tend to seek out vulnerability in others. They are skilled at finding emotional weak spots, especially in people who may be going through a hard time or feeling uncertain. Once they detect vulnerability, narcissists often exploit it to gain control, offering false support or sympathy to establish influence over the person. By positioning themselves as helpers, they try to make people feel dependent on them. But chosen ones don't respond in the way that narcissists hope. Instead of being weakened by hardships, they emerge with even more strength, often surprising the narcissist with their resilience.
Chosen ones look at adversity as a teacher, something that shapes them rather than defines them. Even in tough situations, they maintain hope and believe in their ability to find a way forward. This mindset makes them incredibly hard for narcissists to manipulate because they don't fall into patterns of fear or desperation. Instead of leaning on someone else for strength, they dig deep within themselves to find the courage and determination needed to move through challenges. This resilience is something that narcissists can't tolerate because it takes away their power. When a person can withstand difficult times on their own, they're not likely to fall for the narcissist's false promises of help or emotional support. The narcissist finds themselves at a dead end, unable to find any weakness or vulnerability to exploit. It's as if the chosen one's resilience creates a barrier that the narcissist can't break through, leaving them frustrated and resentful. Moreover, the resilience
of a chosen one is often inspiring to others. People who witness their strength may begin to look up to them, finding their own courage in the example the chosen one sets. This support network not only empowers the chosen one further, but also builds a kind of natural defense against the narcissist's influence. The narcissist can't understand why people would rally around someone who has faced hardships, and it deeply frustrates them to see their usual manipulation tactics fail. Narcissists thrive on control and dominance, and resilience in others threatens that control. They prefer people who will break down or look for external validation, as it makes them easier to control. The chosen one's resilience, however, presents an unbreakable spirit that refuses to be dominated. For the narcissist, this is unsettling, as it challenges their sense of superiority and control. Ultimately, the innate resilience of chosen ones is one of their greatest strengths, and a major reason narcissists find them so infuriating. The chosen one's ability to rise above difficulties without depending on anyone makes them immune to the narcissist's attempts to control, leaving the narcissist feeling powerless. This strength, which grows with every hardship, is the chosen one's shield against manipulation, making them a figure that narcissists simply cannot control. Chosen ones possess a powerful form of self-love that acts as an unbreakable shield against anyone who tries to bring them down. Self-love isn't simply about being content with oneself, it's a deep-rooted respect, understanding, and acceptance of who they truly are. For chosen ones, this sense of self-respect and worth forms the core of their character, allowing them to stand strong and unaffected by the judgments, criticisms, or attempts at manipulation that might shake someone with less confidence. For narcissists, who thrive on finding and exploiting low self-esteem in others, this trait is not only baffling, but incredibly frustrating. Narcissists typically target individuals who doubt themselves or seek external validation. They look for people who feel incomplete or need reassurance, as these are the people who are most susceptible to narcissistic manipulation. By offering conditional approval, charm, or attention, narcissists try to fill these emotional gaps, creating a dependency that they can later use to control and exploit. However, chosen ones, filled with self-love, are not looking for validation from others. Their self-respect is independent of others' opinions, which makes them immune to the narcissist's game. The self-love of a chosen one acts as a powerful block to any degrading comments or attempts at manipulation. When a narcissist tries to undermine them, whether through subtle criticism, backhanded compliments, or outright insults, chosen ones don't internalize it. They see these attempts for what they are, efforts to weaken their self-esteem to gain control. Instead of feeling hurt or doubting themselves, chosen ones stand firm, aware of their own worth, and grounded in the respect they have for themselves. Narcissists, used to seeing people falter under their manipulation, are left feeling powerless when they realize their tactics have no effect. The chosen one's self-love also has a ripple effect, inspiring others around them. People who witness the chosen one's self-respect may feel encouraged to cultivate their own self-worth, creating a protective and empowering environment. Narcissists often find it much harder to manipulate people in groups where self-love and support are present, because their tactics are more effective in isolated or negative environments. Surrounded by this kind of positive energy, chosen ones become even more untouchable to narcissists, who find themselves blocked at every turn. Furthermore, this deep self-love and respect prevent chosen ones from staying in toxic situations or relationships. They can recognize unhealthy dynamics early on and have the confidence to walk away, refusing to compromise their well-being for anyone. Narcissists depend on people staying around, often out of guilt, fear, or insecurity. When a chosen one simply decides they deserve better and leaves, the narcissist is left feeling defeated, realizing they've lost any hold they hoped to gain. In the end, self-love is one of the most powerful defenses chosen ones have against narcissists. This strong, unyielding respect for themselves acts as a shield, blocking any attempts to belittle or control them. Narcissists may try to manipulate, criticize, or create doubt, but the chosen one's self-love stands firm, leaving the narcissist frustrated and unable to succeed. For chosen ones, this self-love is a source of strength and resilience, a reminder that they are complete and valuable just as they are, immune to anyone who tries to make them feel otherwise. Emotional independence is a key trait that sets chosen ones apart and acts as a strong barrier against manipulation. Chosen ones have a solid foundation of emotional stability that allows them to manage their own feelings without needing constant approval, validation, or support from others. For them, self-worth comes from within, not from the opinions or praise of those around them. This self-contained stability is incredibly frustrating for narcissists, who aim to make people emotionally dependent on them as a way to control and influence their lives. Narcissists thrive on creating a dependency loop. They give attention, praise, or approval in small doses, making people crave their positive feedback and fear their disapproval. By alternating between charm and coldness, they can create an emotional seesaw that keeps people off balance and constantly seeking their favor. However, chosen ones don't fall into this trap. They are grounded in their own self-worth and emotional strength, which means they don't feel the need to chase anyone's validation, especially not from someone who is unpredictable or manipulative. This independence blocks the narcissist's usual tactics right from the start. Chosen one's emotional stability also allows them to stay calm and centered, even when faced with criticism or negative behavior from narcissists. Narcissists may try to provoke an emotional reaction by being dismissive, cold, or subtly critical, hoping to make the other person feel insecure or upset. For a narcissist, gaining control over someone's emotional state gives them a sense of power. However, chosen ones see through this strategy and respond with emotional resilience. Rather than getting thrown off by criticism or attempts to stir doubt, they remain unaffected and maintain their self-assured stance. This emotional independence often catches narcissists off guard. They expect others to need their approval and validation, but chosen ones demonstrate a refreshing self-sufficiency that makes the narcissist's efforts useless. For the narcissist, it's like hitting a wall. They try various ways to make the chosen one feel insecure or unsure, but nothing seems to penetrate their confidence. Over time, the narcissist realizes that they can't establish any hold, leaving them frustrated and powerless. Moreover, emotional independence in chosen ones often inspires others to seek their own stability. People drawn to the strength of a chosen one may begin to admire this ability to stay grounded and unaffected by external approval. This kind of influence is something narcissists dislike intensely, as it makes it harder for them to control others in the same environment. They know that people who learn to be emotionally independent are less likely to fall for their manipulative tactics, creating an environment where the narcissist's control diminishes. Finally, this emotional independence means chosen ones are free to walk away from situations that don't serve their well-being. While narcissists expect people to remain in their circle out of fear or emotional dependence, chosen ones have the strength to remove themselves if they sense toxicity. They understand that they are not reliant on anyone to feel complete, which makes it easy for them to avoid staying in a manipulative relationship. The narcissist, left without any influence over them, feels an intense sense of frustration and helplessness. In the end, the emotional independence of chosen ones is an unbreakable force that shields them from narcissistic manipulation. This stability prevents any emotional hold from forming, rendering the narcissist's tactics ineffective. For chosen ones, emotional independence is a testament to their inner strength, a source of peace and a defense against anyone who tries to control them. Chosen ones live their lives with a profound sense of purpose that transcends the ordinary. They are often motivated by values that reflect deeper meanings, whether it's a commitment to helping others, a passion for creativity, or a desire to contribute positively to the world. This sense of purpose gives their lives direction and fulfillment that material achievements or superficial recognition cannot match. For chosen ones, it's not about accumulating wealth or status, it's about living authentically and making a meaningful impact. This perspective can be incredibly frustrating for narcissists, who thrive on shallow victories and external validation. Narcissists often seek validation through materialism and superficial accomplishments, believing that these external markers define success. They crave admiration, wanting others to acknowledge their perceived superiority and achievements. To them, winning accolades, accumulating wealth, or being the center of attention is the ultimate goal. When faced with chosen ones, however, they encounter individuals who prioritize authenticity over appearances. This focus on genuine purpose can confuse and irk narcissists, who may see the chosen one's values as an affront to their understanding of
success. The deeper motivations of chosen ones often serve as a stark contrast to the narcissist's approach to life. While the narcissist is focused on personal gain and outward appearances, the chosen one is driven by values that foster connection, compassion, and contribution. For example, a chosen one might dedicate their time to volunteering, mentoring, or creating art that speaks to the human experience, driven by a desire to uplift and inspire others. This selflessness not only adds richness to their life, but also resonates with others who appreciate their commitment to a greater cause. Narcissists struggle to understand this mindset because it challenges their own self-centered worldview. They often see the chosen one's purpose-driven life as naive or misguided, believing that they should prioritize their own needs and desires above all else. This disconnect breeds resentment in the narcissist, who feels threatened by someone whose motivations cannot be manipulated for personal gain. While the narcissist seeks to draw attention and admiration to themselves, the chosen one shines a light on collective well-being and the greater good, creating a rift that the narcissist cannot bridge. Moreover, the chosen one's unwavering commitment to their purpose makes them resilient against narcissistic tactics. Narcissists may attempt to distract or undermine them, hoping to divert their focus away from their mission. However, the chosen one's sense of purpose acts as a guiding star, keeping them grounded and centered even in the face of adversity. When a narcissist tries to sow doubt or create chaos, the chosen one remains steadfast in their convictions, rendering the narcissist's attempts futile. Additionally, the allure of a purpose-driven life attracts others who share similar values. As chosen ones engage in their passions and pursuits, they naturally draw in like-minded individuals who appreciate authenticity and depth. This sense of community and connection can further frustrate the narcissist, who may find themselves excluded from these meaningful interactions. The chosen one's purpose not only empowers them, but also strengthens the bonds among those who resonate with their mission. In conclusion, the purpose-driven life of chosen ones serves as a powerful defense against narcissistic manipulation. Their deep-rooted motivations reflect a commitment to authenticity and genuine connection, contrasting sharply with the narcissist's superficiality. For chosen ones, living a life guided by purpose is not just about personal fulfillment. It's about making a lasting impact on the world and inspiring others to do the same. This focus on genuine values creates a barrier that narcissists cannot penetrate, leaving them frustrated and powerless in the face of the chosen one's unwavering commitment to their higher calling. Magnetic authenticity is a defining trait of chosen ones that sets them apart in a world often dominated by pretense and superficiality. While narcissists hide behind carefully crafted masks to present a curated version of themselves, chosen ones embrace their true selves without hesitation. This genuine self-acceptance radiates an undeniable energy that draws people in, creating a powerful aura of trust and connection. The authenticity of chosen ones stands in stark contrast to the narcissist's manipulative tendencies, leaving the latter feeling frustrated and unable to compete with this natural magnetism. Narcissists thrive on appearances, constantly projecting a facade that they believe will win them admiration and respect. They curate their image meticulously, seeking validation through external accolades, social status, and shallow relationships. However, this approach is rooted in insecurity. Their masks are designed to hide their true selves, which often lack depth and authenticity. On the other hand, chosen ones operate from a place of honesty and vulnerability. They recognize that their worth is not defined by others' perceptions, allowing them to present themselves genuinely. This openness invites others to connect on a deeper level, fostering trust and loyalty that narcissists can never replicate. The allure of magnetic authenticity lies in its ability to resonate with others. People are naturally drawn to individuals who are genuine, as authenticity creates a sense of safety and belonging. Chosen ones inspire admiration not through superficial charm, but through their willingness to be real and unfiltered. They share their stories, passions, and even their struggles, creating a relatable presence that encourages others to let down their guard. In contrast, narcissists struggle to form meaningful connections because their interactions are often transactional and self-serving. The lack of authenticity in their relationships leaves them feeling empty and dissatisfied, while chosen ones thrive in an environment of genuine connection. As chosen ones embrace their true selves, they
attract like-minded individuals who appreciate and celebrate authenticity. This sense of community often frustrates narcissists who may feel isolated in their pursuit of validation. The magnetic pull of genuine connections among chosen ones can make narcissists feel excluded and resentful, as they are unable to infiltrate these authentic relationships. Instead of finding the admiration they crave, narcissists encounter a stark reminder of their own emptiness, intensifying their frustration. Moreover, the confidence that comes from magnetic authenticity empowers chosen ones to stand firm against manipulation. Narcissists often employ tactics of guilt, shame, or flattery to control others, but chosen ones remain unfazed. Their unwavering self-acceptance acts as a shield against these attempts, rendering the narcissist's tactics ineffective. Chosen ones don't seek validation from others, so they aren't swayed by the narcissist's attempts to undermine their confidence. This resilience further infuriates narcissists, who are accustomed to bending others to their will. In addition, the natural magnetism of authenticity creates an environment of inspiration and positivity. Chosen ones motivate others to embrace their true selves, fostering a culture of acceptance and encouragement. As they encourage those around them to shed their own masks, they create a ripple effect of authenticity that spreads beyond their immediate circle. This ability to uplift and inspire others only highlights the narcissist's shortcomings, amplifying their feelings of inadequacy. In conclusion, magnetic authenticity is a powerful attribute of chosen ones that sets them apart from narcissists. Their ability to embrace their true selves openly creates a magnetic presence that attracts others naturally, forming genuine connections that narcissists can't compete with. This authenticity not only fosters trust and loyalty, but also serves as a barrier against manipulation and control. Chosen ones thrive in an environment of genuine relationships, inspiring others to embrace their own authenticity, while leaving narcissists feeling frustrated and powerless in the face of such unyielding self-acceptance. The chosen ones possess an unbreakable connection to themselves, grounded in their intuition and inner wisdom. This profound self-awareness allows them to navigate life with clarity and purpose, making them resilient against external pressures and manipulations. In contrast, narcissists work tirelessly to disrupt others' sense of self, often employing tactics designed to create confusion, doubt, and dependency. However, the chosen one's strong connection to their true self serves as an impenetrable fortress that protects them from such manipulation. At the core of this unbreakable connection is a deep understanding of who they are and what they stand for. Chosen ones are in tune with their values, desires, and emotions, allowing them to trust their instincts and make decisions that align with their authentic selves. This inner clarity fosters a sense of confidence that is difficult for narcissists to penetrate. When faced with narcissistic attempts to undermine their self-worth, chosen ones can recognize these tactics for what they are: manipulative strategies designed to create insecurity and self-doubt. Narcissists thrive on creating confusion and chaos, often blurring the lines of reality to gain control over others. They may use gaslighting techniques, emotional manipulation, or guilt-tripping to destabilize their targets and force them into a position of vulnerability. However, because chosen ones are so deeply connected to their own intuition, they can easily discern when someone is attempting to distort their reality. This ability to see through the narcissist's facade allows them to maintain their sense of self and prevents them from being swayed by manipulative behaviors. The chosen one's strong self-connection also fosters resilience in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, they turn inward, drawing on their inner wisdom and intuition to guide them through tough times. This inner strength helps them bounce back from setbacks and maintain their sense of identity, regardless of external circumstances. Narcissists, on the other hand, often lack this self-connection and rely on external validation for their sense of worth. This dependency leaves them feeling hollow and vulnerable, making them susceptible to emotional turmoil when faced with challenges. Moreover, the unbreakable connection to self enables chosen ones to set healthy boundaries. They recognize their limits and are unafraid to assert their needs, creating a protective barrier against narcissistic manipulation. Narcissists typically despise boundaries as they thrive on control and exploitation. When a chosen one establishes firm limits, it frustrates the narcissist and exposes their inability to manipulate those who refuse to be swayed. Additionally, this strong sense of self fosters a powerful sense of empathy and compassion. Chosen ones understand their own emotions deeply, allowing them to connect with others on a more profound level. This empathy can be intimidating to narcissists, who often struggle to understand the emotions of others and are primarily focused on their own needs. The chosen one's ability to connect with others genuinely highlights the narcissist's emotional emptiness, further fueling their resentment. In conclusion, the chosen one's unbreakable connection to themselves serves as a formidable defense against narcissistic manipulation. Their intuition and inner wisdom provide them with clarity, resilience, and the ability to recognize and reject manipulative tactics. While narcissists work to disrupt others' sense of self, chosen ones remain grounded in their identities, drawing strength from their profound self-awareness. This connection not only protects them from manipulation, but also inspires others to embrace their own authenticity, creating an empowering ripple effect in their communities. Chosen ones possess a powerful and positive influence that uplifts and inspires those around them. Their authentic encouragement, empathy, and willingness to help others grow create an atmosphere of empowerment, unity, and trust. This influence is one of the core reasons why narcissists often resent the presence of a chosen one. Unlike narcissists, who manipulate to gain control and only praise others for their benefit, chosen ones genuinely want to see others succeed. Their motivation is selfless, and their ability to help others discover their own worth disrupts the narcissist's goal of keeping people dependent and insecure. Narcissists thrive in environments where they can keep people under their influence, often using flattery, guilt, or manipulation to keep others feeling small or in need of validation. They enjoy being the central figure, surrounded by people who look up to them or seek their approval. However, the chosen one's presence creates a dynamic shift in such environments. The chosen one's natural positivity and authenticity foster self-confidence in those around them, allowing people to see through narcissistic tactics and stand up for themselves. The support offered by a chosen one is meaningful and empowering. While narcissists build relationships on self-interest, often with hidden motives, chosen ones offer support without expectation of something in return. This difference creates a sense of safety and reliability in the relationships they form. People begin to trust the chosen one deeply, realizing they are being appreciated for who they are, not what they can provide. This trust destabilizes the narcissist's control as people become less susceptible to their manipulative tactics. As people grow stronger in their sense of self, the narcissist's influence weakens. Another aspect of the chosen one's positive influence is their ability to serve as role models. Chosen ones live with purpose and integrity, setting an example that encourages others to pursue their dreams and stand firm in their values. They often spark others' inner potential, motivating them to explore new possibilities without fear. Narcissists, however, find this deeply threatening. They often prefer to be the only ones in the spotlight and feel uncomfortable when others begin to shine. Watching people become more self-assured and confident under the influence of a chosen one breeds resentment in narcissists, who are unaccustomed to seeing people thrive independently. Furthermore, chosen ones foster a sense of unity and collective strength. Their encouragement and positive influence create a supportive environment where people feel less isolated and more capable of standing up to negativity. Narcissists, who rely on divisive tactics to pit people against each other or create dependencies, find it difficult to thrive in such a setting. The sense of unity diminishes their power as people no longer seek their validation or fall for their attempts to create discord. The chosen one's presence effectively brings people together, weakening the narcissist's ability to manipulate and isolate individuals. In the presence of a chosen one, people start to realize their own strengths and recognize toxic behaviors for what they are. This makes it increasingly difficult for narcissists to exploit insecurities or sow seeds of doubt. As people around the chosen one grow in self-assurance, the narcissist's usual tactics, such as playing the victim, guilt-tripping, or seeking admiration, become ineffective. In summary, the chosen one's positive influence disrupts the narcissist's control by inspiring others to grow, stand firm in their values, and build meaningful connections based on trust and support. This supportive environment empowers individuals to recognize their own worth, weakening the narcissist's hold and fostering resilience in the community.